Welcome to the Google Sheets Gantt chart learning activity. Gantt charts are one of the most popular and most used project or event project management tools available. It essentially illustrates, very simply, the task, the time, and the budget, but it can also illustrate other factors, and it does it in a visual way. What's great about it is visual, so it's easy to sort of see where you're at in the different stages of your project. It makes for better team communication amongst people, and especially because events, you have multiple different stakeholders. They can all see what their role is and when their role is, and the progress of it. You can track that progress all the way to completion, and it's very flexible. And if you have to make changes to it, you can add a row for a new activity. You can change and shift timelines. And the lastly, and probably most important, is the popularity and function of it. Gantt charts are, if you had 10 different stakeholders running an event, from everything from a sound and stage lighting person to a legal to actors to anybody, they're all going to be able to read this and understand it. In other words, the tasks on the left, the timing on the right, if there's any budget or other notes in there, it's within the chart as well. Gantt charts, if you were to Google it, are extremely popular. In this case, there's 17.7 million hits when I Googled it. You're going to also find there is no shortage of free tools or paid tools that help you make Gantt charts to make them visually pleasing and beautiful. For the purposes of this course, I do not expect you to go out and develop fabulous Gantt charts using some other sample tool. I'm completely happy with you doing it in Google Sheets. I'm going to do a demonstration of how to do that in Google Sheets using the 18-month calendar for basically sponsorship recruitment that we reviewed in the sponsorship in one of the sponsorship modules. So you've got 18 months starting before an event. You need to start to conduct a needs assessment and research. So I'm going to take each one of the elements and each one of these things as a task, and I'm going to put them into a spreadsheet and essentially create a Gantt chart for a sponsorship timeline. So let me just open up a Google Sheet here. Okay, now that I've got my Google Sheet open, I'm going to just start out by saying sponsorship timeline. I'm going to have something that I'm going to put the year, month number. I'm going to put the task. I'm going to track my champion. This is who's doing the project. I'm going to track my budget as well. I'm going to put my first item down as conduct needs assessment and research. I've got the other items here already pre-copied, so I'm going to put them in here. So these are all my activities and my tasks that I need to be doing. And then for each activity, I've got somebody that's going to champion it. And if there is a budget allocation for that activity, I've got a space for the budget. What I'm going to do, though, really quick is here, I'm going to start the tasks. I think we're going to start in March. I think the year that we're going to start is 2022. And I think that we said we're going to be 18 months out, right? So I'm just going to do something really quick. It's going to be really hard for you to see and follow along if I don't make these columns a little bit shorter, okay, narrower. So I'm going to grab all the columns, and I'm going to do this very simple thing where I shrink it. So now you can start to see things here. So the first thing I'm going to do is go 18 months, 17 months, 16 months, 15 months, right? Cool feature I can use in Google Sheets is I can go from 18, 17, 16, 15. I can go here, there. So that's from that. This is the month is 2022. And I can do the same thing with March, April, May. I can do the same thing here. I can grab it, and it will just carry forward the dates for me. That's a little bit big. I'm just going to make this font a little bit smaller on those 3-letter things so they can make it. So I've got 2022. I'm going to merge this so that 2022 sticks out. And then I'm going to go 2023. I'm going to merge that. And I'm going to stick that to the left. All right. So if we look what we've got, oh, here we go. Year, then month number. So what we have now is a really, really simple table. Let's put some lines around it. There. It's the beginning of the Gantt chart. Now I'm going to bold everything in the heading here for everybody to be able to see. Okay. And the conduct needs assessment is 2 months. So I'm just going to grab those 2 months and I'm going to shade them. I'm going to black them. Same, the identify prospective sponsors was 2 months. I'm going to grab that. Okay. And I'm going to continue doing that all the way through. Okay. I've got this pre-prepared, so I don't need to drag this on for you, but essentially it would look like this, where every activity has a designated timeline for it to be done, which month it's going to be done, and with this being the date of the event. Okay, and along here you would put things like who are the champions. It could be different people at different activities, and along here you'd have the budgets for tracking it. That's about all you need to do to create one very simply in Google Sheets. You can do this quite quickly. I do not expect you to have to create Gantt charts using any other special tools. It's as simple as doing this in Google Sheets to get started. Okay, good luck with your project, and I hope that you've just been introduced to Gantt charts as something to the beginning of something you'll use a lot in your career.